is going on, guys? I am back with the Facebook Live. I changed scenery just to make sure there's more light, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do one today during the day. But man, it's good. It's good to be back. It's good. I'm gonna try to do this as much as I can, as regularly as I can. So you guys let me know, what will be the good time frame to do this. But man, I'm excited. I'm excited for today because today was kind of birthed out of yesterday. For those of you guys who haven't been watching, I don't even know if this is a series. This is just me doing a couple of videos after, spending some time, just kind of reading a couple of things. And I was really excited today. The reason why I was excited today is because as I was reading from yesterday's scripture, we've been talking about the life of Joseph and how God has brought him to the place where he is right now. And, to the journey in Genesis, starting from verse, I think, chapter 36, 37, you see the life of Joseph from there. But man, it's exciting, man. I'm telling you. Oh, by the way, I'm loving Florida, especially for the weather. At first I was a little bit hesitant because I came in and it was like 90 degrees at 9 a.m. in the morning, and I was like, whoo, God. All right, so now people are like, well, it's kind of like Africa. I'm like, nah, bruh, it's crazy out here. But God is helping. He's opening some doors, getting adjusted to the weather and things like that. So that is good. But so we've been kind of reading and talking about the story of Joseph and what God has been able to kind of tell us about that. The powerful thing is so far is we looked at the life as Joseph was loved by his family. I mean, Joseph was loved by his father, but his brothers hated him and throughout their journey. And what I want to speak on today is starting from chapter 39, starting from verse 19. And one thing I love about that, so just kind of to preface the story. So Joseph, he's staying, his brothers they went to take care of some sheep. They went far away to herd, to take care of the herd of the flock of his parents. So his dad sent him and says, hey, Joseph, go and meet your brothers and tell them, how they're doing, whatever the case may be. So now this is Joseph going to reach them. So I'm going to read it to you guys from the English Standard Version. So this is him reaching them. We're going to start from verse 30, actually chapter 37. We're going to start from verse 19. And so Joseph on his way meets a guy tell him, oh, your brothers weren't here, they moved to this direction. So now he's going to a new direction where he's supposed to meet his brothers, and this is them. They see him from far, and this is what they say, starting from verse 18. It says, so Genesis 37, verse 18, it says, they saw him from afar, and before he came near to them, they conspire against him to kill him. Right? Talk about brotherly love right there, right? So they conspire against him to kill him. And it says, verse 19, they said to one another, here comes the dreamer. Come on now, let's kill him and throw him into a pit. Then we will say that a fierce animal has devoured him, and we will see what will become of his dreams. And today I want to propose to you, what happens whenever those around you want to stifle your dream? What happens when those who are surrounding you, those to whom it seems like you're supposed to entrust a lot of your of your ambitions and what you aspire to be, do not trust you or do not believe in you? To me, when I read that story, it spoke so highly because often in life we're surrounded by people who want to kill our dreams. Instead of being dream launchers, there are dream killers. Never surround yourself with someone who doesn't help you be a launching pad towards your dream. Surround yourself with people who can pour into you enough to take you to where you're supposed to be, to take you to the dimension where you ought to be. So in this specific situation, Joseph's brothers were trying to kill him because they said, here comes the dreamer. We'll kill and see what happens to his dream. See, one of the things you need to realize is, and I say this often, especially to young people, people who hate you because of the gift you have, people who hate you because of what your purpose is, they're just criminal. What do I mean by that? It's actually, I wouldn't even say they're criminal. I'll just say that it's almost stupid. The reason why I'm saying that is because my gift, your gift, is not for you. See, everyone, I believe every single person who exists comes on earth with a specific gift. Joseph's gift was not for him, right? And later on, if you read the story of Joseph, you realize one of his gifts was he had the gift of interpreting dreams, other people's dreams. And right, that's why I was going to take him and bring him to Pharaoh's house, but that's, later on we'll cover that maybe in the coming days. But in this specific situation, they said, well, we'll see what happens to his dreams, right? Because he told his brother a couple of the dreams that came before. People hate you because of the gifts you have, but they don't understand that if they kill you, they cannot enjoy your gift. See, if I kill you, I cannot enjoy your gift. Your gift is actually for me. See, my gift is not for me. My gift is for the world. Your gift is for the world. So if the world is trying to kill you to get your gift, it's actually criminal and almost borderline stupid, because they cannot get your gift once you're dead. Let me put it in a plain word. Let's use common people that you guys might know. For example, in the musical world, when we use someone like, Justin Bieber or Beyonce or some even, big Christian name artists that we may know, but I just want to use some general terms of people you might know. As much as we might feel, some type of way about these type of artists, saying Beyonce, some of you guys might be like, Beyonce or Justin Bieber, like, as much as you hate them, you cannot enjoy his or her gift if you kill them. See, you might hate them, but you cannot enjoy their gift dead. See, Beyonce doesn't sing for herself. She sings for us to hear the music and enjoy the music. Justin Bieber doesn't do it. Chris Tomlin, all these guys, their gift is for the world. So when we hate on them, we need to realize for us to still enjoy their gift, we must get to a point where we need them alive. So when the people in your life hate you because they're trying to stifle or they're trying to steal your gift, they still need you alive to enjoy your gift, right? Well, I hope I still get a good connection here. Different change of venue, so I hope it's still good. But, so I want you to understand. Hey guys, sorry about that. The connection dropped there. I apologize. Hopefully we'll still get a good connection with this one, and we'll just continue. So I was speaking about this understanding of people cannot access your gift, or I would say they cannot enjoy the gift you have if they kill you, right? They still must have you remain for them to enjoy the gift you possess. So in that specific context, people, they hated Joseph, and they say, we're going to kill him and we'll see what will happen of his dream. Not understanding that it's not because of whether they kill him or not that the accomplishment of his dream is actually kind of crazy, because few verses earlier, when he had shown them or talked to them about one of the dreams that he had, and one of his dreams was the fact that he saw the sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowing down to him. It was one of his brothers, his father even said, what do you mean? You mean me and your father and your brothers are going to bow down to you? And rebuke them, not understanding that they were actually speaking about their own prophecy. See, he was gifted for their good, but because they were so jealous of the gift that they were trying to kill the one who contained the gift, thinking that they would then stifle the gift. See, never be around people who, because of the gift you have, because of the dream you get, are willing to kill you because they want to stop your dream. Surround yourself with people who are willing enough, who are secure enough in the purpose that God has put in you to help you launch you towards the gift and the dreams that you might have. One of the things that I love so much about MLK, and today, when we look through our society, there's so much unrest. I want to look back into what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. did. See, he's famously known as for the "I have a dream" speech. It wasn't the "I have a plan" speech. See, God is going to put into you a dream, a gift that's only He can bring out of you into fruition. It doesn't always mean that there's a plan. Remember, we talked about this yesterday, that God gives you the promise, and the promise can be in your dream, right? The dream of what you ought to become, the promise of what He's promised you to be, the things that He's promised you to see, to attain, to go to do in this world, right? But because of that dream, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have a blueprint of how to get there. Right, the blueprint of how to get there, that's the process. So you get the promise of how to arrive there, but now you have to trust God to walk you through the process of how to get there. right? The promise, the blessings of God are plain. They're plainly written in the Bible. God says, I will bless you. I will take care of you. I will be your God. I will guide you. I will protect you. I'm the God that heals you. Right, so it's through your faith and your belief in Him that now you have to trust that God, you're gonna take me through the process. Like the days I don't feel like I'm healed, the days I don't feel like I feel discouraged, the days I feel like I'm weak. Surround yourself with people who can be able to help you utilize your gift, and be around people who will be able to stir your dreams, stir the gift that's in you. Right, I believe everyone has a vision, has a gift, a purpose that is in them, but it's not for them. Right? God has gifted you with something specific to you that is in you, but it's not for you. So if sometimes you misunderstand that what God has put in you is for you, but not for the world, those are people who go through life timidly. What do I mean by that? Those are people who go through life. They have so many inventions and ideas and books inside of them. That's why an author famously said that the richest place on earth is the cemetery. Because in the cemetery are dreams that never were accomplished. In the cemeteries are books that were never written, inventions that were never made. In the cemetery are people who walk through life through fear of not being accepted or not being good enough, and said goodbye to their potential and died with their dreams inside of them. No, don't be one of them. See, that's what they were trying to do to David. But see, if you continue to read in the next verse, one thing I love about them is, when others are plotting to kill you, God is already putting in place people that will come and before you. Right? So if you keep reading that verse that we're reading, Genesis chapter 37, we started verse 19 and verse 20, when his brother said, okay, we'll kill him and we'll see what will happen to his dreams. But verse 21 goes on, it says, but Reuben, one of his brothers, he said, but Reuben heard it, and he rescued him out of their hands, saying, let us not take his life. And Reuben said to them, shed no blood, throw him into a pit there in the wilderness, but do not lay a hand on him, that he might rescue him out of their hand, to restore him to his father. See, in life it might seem like you're down and out. It might seem like God, like, it's just trouble upon trouble, and I'm doing the right thing. David, it's not like Joseph did something wrong. It's not like it's Joseph, he shared the dream that was in them. Sometimes you feel like you're only doing what is right. You're not hurting anyone. You're not trying to offend anyone, but it seems like every move you're doing is the wrong thing. It seems like everybody you're talking to is not the right person. In this case, Joseph was trying to do the right thing, but his brother already had plotted it in their heart and mind to kill him. Right? But see, when you're in a place where it seems like everyone is against you, God is keeping others who are going to be for you, others who are praying on your behalf. One of the things that my mom said, and I believe with it fully, she said, we are the product of our prayers. Whether it is our prayers, whether it is other people's prayers for us. Some people are praying for you that you will never meet. Some people are on their knees on your behalf. Other believers across the world are praying, and it's because of their prayer that your life is shaped the way it is. It's because of your prayers also that their lives are shaped the way they are. So as much as life is getting hard and difficult, sometimes you feel like it's going through difficulties and everybody, it seems, against you, God is always going to stir up the heart of someone. God is always going to bring somebody that will be for you, someone that will come and come to that rescue of what you are. See, in this plan, we see that you would say, Joseph's brother wanted to kill him, but God put in his heart, on Reuben's heart, saying, okay, I'll come and rescue and take Joseph out of their hands. I pray that in your situation right now, that God may bring a Reuben in your life, someone that in your darkest time, when you need the most help, in the times where it seems like things are getting worse and worse and worse, where your dreams seem at its dimmest, when the light towards what you're trying to accomplish seems like there's no more hope, that God will bring a Reuben that will be able to take out of the hand of those who are trying to hurt you, bring hope into that situation, right? And again, there's two main points, and I want to leave you guys with this one, right? So this one's going to be a short one, short video, right? I like short videos, but I mean, like yesterday was just so good, we kept going on and on. But I want to keep you guys with this two short points. Number one, surround yourself with people that will help you leap your dream, that believe in your dream. Not everyone will believe in your dream. I want to say this. Not everyone will believe in your dream. So select a few around your circle, people you'll continuously surround yourself, that will believe in your dream. See, people don't understand. Jesus had 12 disciples, but he only took 3 to the Mount of Configuration. And out of those 3, he chose one to whom he shared his most intimate place. So 12 may be around you, and you do miracles with 12, but when it's time for you to make your toughest decision, you only take 3. And that's the part when you're on the cross and you have to give your mother, when you have to give the responsibility to take care of your mother, you only choose 1. See, your circle, I always say I don't have that many friends, because I understand the value that comes with friendship and the investments that comes in there, right? So surround yourself with people that will be a launching pad for your dream and not dream stealers and dream killers. Very important. See, when the angel appeared to Mary, right? And Mary had a vision, and the angel said that the Holy Spirit will come upon you, and you will conceive a child. She said, "How could this be?" And he said, "The Holy Spirit will come upon you." And then the angel said, "Your cousin, or I think it was your aunt, Elizabeth, also is pregnant with a vision baby." Think about this. What was Elizabeth relevant to the story? What was Elizabeth relevant to Mary being impregnated? Why? Because the angel wanted to tell her, go surround yourself around someone who also is impregnated by the vision that she carries, right? Of having John the Baptist, who would later on, for those of my Pride Sunday School alumnus, he will prepare the way for Christ, right? But in this case, one thing I love about this is the story goes on to say that Mary went to Elizabeth, and when they greeted each other, right, their baby leaped inside of each other. Surround yourself with people who make your vision leap. So, like, if you've been around someone when you're talking to them, you just feel like, wow, like, we should be around each other more often, right? Because they just, it feels like, in today's term, they're giving you life, you know what I mean? So it's the same thing. You want to surround yourself with people who help stretch your dreams, people who help expand what you thought was possible, right? Because the gift that God has put inside of you is for others to enjoy. So surround yourself with people who will be able to cherish that dream, cherish that gift, right? Another thing I love about the story of Mary and Elizabeth is it says that Mary stayed there for about 3 months. Why? Because I believe that, in women, those of you guys who've had children before, you can understand this, that when you have a kid, you go through the morning sicknesses, you go through the struggles of the labor that comes with pregnancy. And I'm pretty sure that because Mary was around Elizabeth, who already had gone through the similar situation prior, because remember, Elizabeth was got pregnant before Mary did. And because she already gone through that experience, I'm pretty sure when Mary was going through her labor pains, her morning sicknesses, puking up and stuff like that, she was able to surround herself with someone that could be able to tell her, hey, don't abort your baby. Hey, this is part of the process. Yeah, you'll feel this way. So surround yourself with people not only that can launch your dream, but people also that have been through where you're trying to go. So that whenever you feel discouraged, whenever you feel like you're not trying to give up, you're not trying to continue and move forward, the person can be able to say, no, I've been there. Hey girl, I've been there before. Hey dude, listen, this is part of the process. Continue, persevere, keep moving forward, right? Surround yourself with people who will be able to nurture, protect your dream, protect your gift, right? So that's number one. Your environment is super important. Number two, my prayer is that whenever everyone is coming against you, that there's going to be a Reuben in your life that will come and that will be for you. Right, because the Bible says that even if the world is against you, right, if God is for you, who can be against you, right? You plus God is the majority. So it doesn't matter even if the whole society, it doesn't matter if it's like you're at school, you seem like you're the only Christian. I'm going to tell you this, for the most part, I went to a big secular university, and for a long time, you know what I mean, I went to it was considered one of the top 5 party universities in America, probably maybe in the world. So those parties all the time, and I chose to live a different life. And it wasn't easy. Some people think like, oh, well, it was just simple. Salem, you did what you did. No, it was a choice that I deliberately made to do so. But God surrounded me with people that would help to encourage me. That people, even when I felt at my weakest, even when I felt like giving up, there were people that came to rescue me. Even when people came against me, there's stories. Some of you guys who will get a chance to hear my story or my testimony. There came a time in my life where people literally came and tried to kill me. But God will always bring his Reuben to come to your rescue. Well, that's my prayer for you today, man. I'm just going to let you guys out with this, that no matter how low your situation may be, may Jesus, because of the purpose and the gift, the dream he's put inside of you, he will not let it die. That's my prayer for you, that you surround yourself in an environment that people that will be able to be a launching pad to take your dream higher. right? Because you have a dream. Like MLK said, he has a dream. And I believe that God has put inside of you a dream that will help you take. Oh my God. See, some of you guys are asking God for money. We should be asking God for an idea. Some of you guys are asking God, oh God, bless me with this. Well, God is saying, you know what? I'm going to give you an idea, a dream. Just one idea can change your life. Some of you guys don't even need an idea. You already have one. You just need courage. My prayer is that God gives you the courage to accomplish, to pursue the dream He already has placed inside of you. Woo! That was good. Right? So that's my prayer for you guys, man. I got to go. But I love you guys. I love you. May God continue the work He started in you. May He bring that Reuben in your life. That'll help you take you to the next level. Love you guys. Much love to my people, and especially all of you guys in overseas, in Africa or the United Kingdom. I'll see you guys soon. Miami next week. After Miami, potentially might be in St. Louis. And then we'll be in Europe. So if you guys want to support us in what we're doing, preaching the gospel, the investments of the gospel, just go to www.restorationtop.net and just click the donate button there. If you have a prayer request as well, you can do it there. And you can also inbox me directly if you have any questions. Next time I do Q&As, I will include your questions on there as well. If you just want the question to be anonymous or private, just mention that on there and I'll be able to answer you as well. Love you all. Take care. See you next time.